Okay, good evening everyone. Shoot game already. Yep. Okay. Right. I've already done the first episode rather, so the first episode won't be new to me, but after that it'll be fine. Song of Horror. Let's play some Song of Horror. For my little Adeline. Adeline? Okay. Headphones and a controller. Yep, the only thing I haven't done is I haven't turned the lights off. 1 second. There we go, lights are off. Oh, he's just turned his lights on. Daniel's apartment.
Home sweet home.
Although I have played the first chapter as I mentioned before, I don't remember much of it. My old flashlight is saving more than once in the great outdoors. Let's put that back on. Oh, those bring back some really good memories. Well, I would hope so. You wouldn't hang up ones that bring up bad memories, would you? The toilet train stinks, as usual. Okay. Who's this? Sophie. It's taken me years to put those pictures out again. Okay, not a good sign. Rated final collection. Maybe next month I'll be able to afford to put them in. Oh, a shelf to put them in. I was like, what? Phone. Packed with random stuff. My apartment's definitely too small. I don't know, it's quite cosy. It's actually a nice afternoon. The kind my boss likes to fuck up with his stupid errands. I mean, is that your job? If it's in your job, it shouldn't really. I don't know where to put them. I doubt they'd fit on top of my wardrobe. I got this out after seeing The Untouchables about 10 years ago. Don't think I've worn it once. I'm in for a fun ironing marathon this weekend. Okay, so what am I doing?
Oh, crikey, seriously?
Interesting voice. Ringing phones irritates the fuck out of me.
Daniel, it's me, Etienne. Hey, we've got a bit of a major emergency going on here.
Oh, you're joking. Friday evening, and there's an emergency?
This is serious business. Sebastian Husher is nowhere to be found, and
Not
his
serious
manuscript should have
business.
been at the office by Tuesday. He won't answer his calls, and he hasn't shown up at his office at the university. He's vanished into thin air.
Oh, don't screw with me, Etienne. Call him on Monday, or send a courier for him. I just got in the door less than 5 minutes ago.
I'd go myself, but I've got to attend Albert's
He
performance in
speaks
half
to his
an hour.
boss like that.
Plus,
Fucking hell.
Husher's house is closer to your place than it is to mine. Come on, man. The sooner you go, the sooner you'll get back home.
You're going to owe me a big fat favor.
Whatever you want. Write this down. 4 Abbott Thomas Road. in the old housing developments along Highway EB-15.
EB-15? Good God, that's out in the sticks. I plan to take a few days off after this.
Well, we'll talk about that once you find him. Oh, and if he gives you the manuscript, don't show it to anyone. And don't go selling it off to the highest bidder.
I'll see what I can do. We'll ring you up when I get back.
Thanks, Dan. You're saving my skin.
He's got a weird fucking job where he can talk to his boss like that.
Again.
And
Another Friday evening and I'm working as an errand boy.
I
I suppose they're too important over at Wake Publishers to come looking for jolly old Husher themselves.
Wait.
Shit. Even I should be too important for that. Though I mustn't overstretch my complaints. Rising from my lot as a drunkard and financial ruin to that of an errand boy is actually quite an improvement. If only things had gone a bit better for the company, or I'd got on the wagon a bit sooner. Damn, Sophie did the right thing when she divorced me. I would have divorced myself in her place.
That's why it was a painful to put those pictures back out.
Daniel Neuer, the bloody alcoholic.
Bloody
Shut up,
alcoholic.
you. That is Daniel Neuer, the bloody ex-alcoholic, after all. Wake Publishers employee by day, Wake Publishers screwed over lackey by evening. Even Friday evenings. But if I could find Husher, I have a feeling my status at the company would rise quite a bit. After all, he is the publishing firm's biggest star.
Is he meant to be
Let's cross our
British?
fingers and hope he's home.
Because I don't recognise the accent. No, I am British. So. But he kept saying bloody, which is obviously a very British thing to say. Bloody mate, innit? Okay. Doors open. Prelude. A Friday like any other. Okay. A tricycle. I didn't know Husher had kids. Yeah, I mean, he's so rude to his fucking boss. A newspaper. The murderer they arrested about a week ago is on the front page.
Hello?
Hello.
Is that music? I'd better take a look.
Each character has their own light source. Turn it off and on. R2. Once it's on, choose direction. Illuminates specific areas. Okay. Okay. Holiday. Yeah, so
Someone playing a music box.
So even though I've played it this chapter before, it was a while ago, so alarm seems disabled. Much better if it goes off. What? Oh, okay. The alarm seems disabled. Much better. If it goes off, I'll have a lot of explaining to do. Travel guides. The clock marks 12. Guess it needs fixing. Guessing it's not 12 then. A lot of clothes. Is there anyone home? I'll show a lot of these framed pictures. The rest must be his family, I guess. These paintings are depressing. I'd never put them up in my place. Ooh. Too good for me. That's weird. What are all these suitcases doing here? Matchbox can't know of any reasons to burn the house down yet. Fucking hell, that was a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Fucking... What's to burn the fucking house down? All gold and dust. This place hasn't been cleaned in days. My god, not days. Man, that mirror's dirty. What is with your fucking attitude, mate? Table set, covered in dust. Where's everybody? Fuck me. Tiny portraits, I guess. They look old. The portraits or the people? Can't tell with you, because you're being so rude. Books or plates in the same cabinet. Not much order there. I mean, come on. Don't need to criticise everything. I suppose I am being a bit hypocritical because I'm doing the same thing. There is indeed something on the door. Decorative fruit. The expensive porcelain kind. I guess I don't want anyone to think they're poor. What was the need for that last part of that sentence? Okay. Examine. Side. Access inventory. Okay. First letter from Isaac Farber. A letter from Husher. Oh, letter for Husher. Found by Daniel in their author's mansion. Post stamped on August 1st, 1998. Well, if he is British, they're not using a British style of date. Dear Sebastian, how are you? To be completely honest, I must admit that we are all impatiently waiting your latest work. My dear friend, I must ask a favour of you. The enclosed with this letter you will find one of the latest items we have purchased at the store. An ornate music box with fascinating engravings. The craftsmanship is astonishing, but something else has caught my eye. Or perhaps I should say ear. The melody, Sebastian. It's peculiar. You have to listen for yourself. I had never heard the song before, and my attempts at finding the score, or the name of the composer, or the name or composer. Okay, I have found. I cannot for the life of me get that melody out of my head.
Interesting. What the? How can there be a door there?
Oh yeah, because it lead into the back of the wardrobe thing. Radio's older than me, and are those rifles real? Wow, these guys like to hunt. Sophie would have had a fit if she saw this. Okay. Jesus, could that be any louder? It's not a request, by the way.
I'd hardly taken a step forward when I heard the door close behind me. When I turned around, the door wasn't there anymore. And all that was left of it was a strange shadow on the wall. I searched. I despaired. And I screamed until my throat began to burn. The candles started to run out, as did the batteries in my torch. From within the most suffocating darkness, the hours went by, until turning into days, and I began to fall in and out of a restless sleep. I would hear voices, sometimes right next to me, other times a few yards away. It seemed like they were coming from the other side of the wall. Desperate cries, howling in horror, and sometimes, the worst of all, a vast, oppressive silence would fall, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere all at once. There was nobody there. Just hallucinations, nightmares, black nothingness, and the song from that music box. Trapped in this impossible place, I wondered if I was going to die there.
Probably. Three days later.
Etienne, do you have any news on Daniel yet?
Oh, Sophie. No. We've been calling him at home all day, but there's no response. Do you know if he's got a mobile phone?
No, I don't think so, and if he does, he doesn't tend to keep it on him.
Oh, man. I think I should pass by the Husher place when I leave, just to see if they know anything.
Husher the writer? Your client?
Yeah, I sent Daniel over there on Friday, and I haven't heard from him since.
What's the address? I'm going to stop by Daniel's place, and if I don't find him, I can go around and ask about him.
The house on the outskirts of town, on Highway EB-15. Number 4, Abbott Thomas Road. It's a big house.
Okay. I'm headed over. Call me if you find him.
Of course. Same to you.
Okay. Okay, here we go. So this is the character select screen, obviously. Your characters can die. So let's see what we've got. Okay. So we've got 4 characters. Sophie van den End. I wonder if that's going to be like dead end. Anyway, she's 40, she has a light towards a candle. Life has put Sophie to the test many times, but she always pulls through. It's thanks to this resilience that she summoned the strength to put an end to her failing marriage with Daniel. Sophie, who runs a well-known art gallery, is now enjoying the ever-elusive prosperity she's always longed for. Okay, scented candles. Whenever I light one, everything around me feels safer and more peaceful. Sophie. Etienne, I think that's how I said it. Bertrand, 45, lighter. He's 45. Sort of that, alright. Confident self-made man is a sales manager in Wake Publishing. Named Daniel's direct supervisor. Yeah, that Daniel's incredibly rude too. In his role as a personal assistant, Daniel has become somewhat an errand boy. Etienne, whatever, is slowly giving him greater responsibilities. Although they love to complain about working together, they have grown fond of each other, developing a friendship outside of work that none of them like to admit. Alright, so maybe it's because they're somewhat friends that they're rude to each other, I don't know. Write down anything is important. Anything important is the secret to remembering. No, it isn't. You're a fucking idiot. You just repeat something 3 times and there you are, it's in your brain. Well, I usually find that's the case with me. Anyway, Alexander Laskin, age 59, lights his candle. Alexander and his wife, Masha, are housekeepers at, right, okay, so he's a housekeeper at the house that we're trying to, that's weird stuff's happening. Watching over the orphan's children is one of their many household duties. The Russian couple of Christian faith, okay, moved to Europe in the early 80s to attempt to flee from a mysterious past that Alexander rarely, if ever, speaks about. Take a good swig from the flask to soothe the nerves when danger lurks. Always worked for me, Alexander. Alina Ramos, age 32, same age as me. Flashlight. Alina is a passionate, hands-down type of learner, always eager to get her hands dirty at work happy and energetic. She's travelled. Oh look, they spelled travelled correctly. The world with her sister in search of a better life for them both. Hang on. So they spelled travelled correctly, but they still got the date wrong. Should have been. Anyway, what was it? Now working as an electrical technician at the Monolith Security, Alina is part of a highly qualified tech support team repairing high-end home security systems for exclusive clients. Walkie-talkie doesn't work very well. It picks up a lot of weird interference. Oh, so that's like a Silent Hill type thing, which alerts you to enemies, I guess. Not sure what sort of enemies we're going to get. So let's have a look. So she seems to be an all-rounder. Same with him, but he's got a bit of strength. So he loses his shit a lot. She somewhat loses her shit, but she's quite speedy and quite stealthy. She's pretty good all around, to be honest. Right. Let's play the wife. She's very, very calm, but very, very weak. Actually, not very, very weak at all. Just okay. Let's do her. I think I actually played her when I played through the first time I did episode 1, so I probably should have picked somebody different. But oh well. Don't make hasty decisions. If you don't know whether to act or not, something wrong. There you go, look. September 28th. That's wrong. That's not how we do it. It should be 28th of September. I'm not trying to complain, I'm just saying, why is it right for some things and not others? Like they spelled travelled with 2 L's. That's correct. But not the way the Americans do it. But then they put the date the way the Americans do it. It's just a weird inconsistency. That's been through a storm. I can hardly read a word. The Husher Mansion. Sorry,
The door was open. Is there anybody home?
I'm just pointing out the inconsistency. I'm not trying to be a dick. Anyway, a burglar alarm. How modern a moat of crocodiles would be more fitting in this house? Never mind about me being a dick, everybody else seems to be being a dick as well. Books in the foyer. You would find me complaining. You won't find me complaining. Coats hung up, somebody must be home then. Dusty note. A note found in the mansion entrance written by Catherine Husher's wife. September 4th, 1988. 1998. Fucking hell. My dear eccentric husband, I left your key in the top drawer of the bureau in the library. I think I said that wrong, but yeah. The children have been very nervous lately. We need to talk about this as soon as you get back. And I don't want them playing with it. What? You don't want to play with what? The key? I'm not sure I understand that sentence. That, whatever. That note. Okay, so. Yeah, you carving of chess. An upright piano. I played one just like it as a girl. Seeing so many bottles in one place reminds me of Daniel and unpleasant times. Everyone's good blood. Sometimes happens to mine when I have a look down on the gallery. History magazines, I actually subscribe to some of these. Okay. There's soot all over. Perhaps I could get it to light somehow. And everyone said why people have to murder defenseless animals for sport. Because they're arseholes. I said that, but I eat meat, so just as bad. Novels written by Husher. I don't consider myself a fan, but I admit his books are addictive. Okay, it's been years since I've seen one of these telephones since we sold up my parents' house. More books. Globe from the 18th century. Russia must deal with some very choice collectors. Okay. Japanese swords. Both look authentic. I could even imagine them as museum pieces. Oh, I see a key in the drawer, but it's jammed. I've got to lubricate it somehow. Okay. Oh, the left trigger's wrong. What else we got? Ooh. Okay. Oh, first examine actually. Oh, did I just do use? Fuck me. I was meant to do A. Scented candles, personal items, used to left 2. So if he always said that, I sent these candles made her feel more at peace, safer, Daniel. Okay. Can I pick it back up? No. Frick. Porcelain fruit, candlesticks, and English tea set. Very old and dusty. That wasn't as arsehole-like. I fell out of the table quite easily. Were I in the need of hiding? Well, you know when a game says something like that, there's going to be hiding involved. Can't see anything, it's covered in filth. Family photos in black and white, okay. Another tea set. A delicate, quite elegant dinner service, but covered with dust. Oh, she picks up the matches. She doesn't say, I want to burn down the house. Plenty of matches left. Okay.
There's something on the counter.
What the fuck? What? Okay. Oh, what was that? Sword 7. Okay. So there's hands coming out to grab a drawing board on Hush's youngest child. I completely fucked that up, but yeah. A ring, a metal ring. Okay. Huh. Ring made of iron, nothing unusual. There are signs of breakage here. Okay. Not sure what relevance that has, but okay. What's that? Water came out from the sink and there's a wire right there. Okay. Still some coffee left in the pot. I need a key to open it. preserves, cereal, a wide range of non-perishable foods. What did I say about? No fresh food though. Preserves and dog food.
Yes.
Oil. Okay.
Ah.
So we can use this to get that key out. Let's go do that. Oh,